실전모의고사1회. 문항에 따라 배점이 다릅니다. 3점 문항에는 점수가 표시되어 있습니다. 점수 표시가 없는 문항은 모두 2점입니다. 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번. 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, everyone. I am Vice Principal Edward Jackson. As you know, there are recycling bins around the school building. Most students use them correctly, but some students throw in soda cans with liquid left in them. The leftover soda creates an awful smell and makes recycling more difficult. So, I ask that you make sure containers are empty before you put them into the recycling bin. If you're not able to finish your drinks, you can pour out any remaining liquid in the bathroom sink before you put the containers into the recycling bin. I hope all of you work together to make our school cleaner and more eco-friendly. Thank you for listening.
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Ted. Come on in.
Hi, Miranda. Thanks for inviting me to your studio.
My pleasure. Have a seat. I share this space with 3 other artists, but they are out right now.
I see. Your studio is really beautiful and cozy. I like all the plants you have.
Me too. They freshen up the air.
Who takes care of them?
The 4 of us who share the studio take turns doing it.
That's good. What are the small notepads attached to the flower pots for?
It's a plant care log. We write down when and how much we water it, how much sunlight it gets, whether there are any bugs on it, and so on.
Great idea. Then it's easy to know what you need to do when it's your turn.
Exactly. When you raise plants with other people, keeping and sharing a care log is really useful.
(3번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hello. You must be Dorothy Jones. I'm Paul Cooper. Just call me Paul.
Hello, Paul. Call me Dora. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I read your email. You want to figure out where you can improve your performance.
That's right. I'd like to run faster with less effort.
Okay. That's where I can help you.
Great. So what should we do today?
First, you'll run for 2 minutes on that machine. I'll record and analyze your movements.
Should I run at full speed?
Just imagine you're running a 500-meter race.
All right. That's one of my regular events.
And after examining your running record, I'll design a 5-session training program for you. Then I'll coach you with the program.
Sounds great. I'll go change my clothes.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
What's that photo on your computer, Mike?
It's a photo from last weekend. I camped in my brother's front yard.
Really? That sounds like fun. So this house beside the tree is your brother's?
Yeah, he's lived there for quite a while.
There's a birdhouse in the tree. Your brother must like birds.
Oh, that's my niece and nephews. They made the birdhouse themselves.
Cool. Oh, I see you standing next to the barbecue grill. So you must have done the cooking.
That's right. I was the camping chef.
There is a tent in the front yard. It looks good.
It fits for us. It was perfect.
Fantastic. Wow, these watermelons in the cart next to the tent are large.
My brother grows them in his backyard. It's been a great season for them.
It looks and sounds like you had a great time with your brother's family.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Carla, have you finished packing for your trip to Korea?
Almost, Dad. Is it okay if I use your blue suitcase?
Of course. But isn't it a little too small for a week-long trip?
No, because I'm bringing my backpack too.
I see. Did you check the plug converter to make sure it works in Korea?
Yes, I did. It'll work. And for my laptop and other devices, I just don't need a converter.
Great. And have you heard of the translation app called L-Guide? I think it'll be really useful.
I've already downloaded it on my phone, but thanks for letting me know.
Okay, good. Oh, have you packed a traveler's first aid kit?
Oh no! Thanks for reminding me. I need to buy one tomorrow.
You don't have to. We have an extra one in our bathroom. I'll go and get it for you.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello, do you have pencil sharpeners?
Yes, we do. We have manual models and electric models.
Great. I'd like a manual model.
We have these two in stock. This one is $15 and that is $25.
Oh, $10 is a pretty big price difference.
It's because the more expensive model comes with a lifetime warranty.
Wow, that's terrific. Then I'll go with the more expensive sharpener.
All right. Do you need anything else today?
Yes, I need a bottle of ink for this pen.
We have cheap ink that would work. It's $5 a bottle. But that's a high-quality fountain pen, so I'd recommend this ink. It's $15 a bottle.
Okay, I'll go with your recommendation. And may I use this coupon I downloaded from your website?
Let me check. Yes, you'll get 10% off the total.
Great. Here's my credit card.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 댄스 워크숍에 참가할 수 없는 이유를 고르시오.
Grace, I have some good news. Kent Dance Club is holding a special dance workshop.
I heard. It's about traditional mask dances around the world, right?
Exactly. Since you're a history major and you like dancing, I thought you'd be really interested in the workshop.
You are absolutely right. I've already signed up.
It'll be held at Victoria College, not our college, right?
Yeah, it's a little far from here, but it's okay.
I went to Victoria College once, and it took about 2 hours to get there.
I've heard it's a scenic drive. So, are you participating in the workshop too?
I wish I could, but I can't.
Really? But you always take part in the dance club's workshops.
I have an audition at Junior Stars that day. I got a call from them yesterday.
Wow, what a great opportunity. Good luck.
8번. 대화를 듣고 스노모빌 투어에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Honey, how about going on a snowmobile tour this winter?
Sure, I think that'd be awesome. Do you know of any?
Yeah, Sunshine Peaks Resort has snowmobile tours.
Good. We took Harry there a couple of years ago. It's beautiful there. When are the tours?
They run every day from December 1st to February 20th. How about going for 2 days in the second week of January?
That works. Do they have tours for beginners, by the way?
Yes, they do. There are various levels of tours, so I think Harry and we can take one of the beginners' tours.
That's great. All our family can enjoy the tour.
And it's perfect that Harry's 5 years old this year because children under 5 are not allowed on the tours.
Oh, perfect.
(9번) 해피워크 챌린지에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Super Dogs Expo. I'm Diane Carl, the head expo organizer. I'd like to tell you about the Happy Walk Challenge, which is an activity we are having to raise funds for animal shelters while taking joyful walks with your dog. To join, just download and install our app and select the distance you'd like to walk, 10, 30, or 50 kilometers. The goal is to complete your selected distance between now and September 30th. Whenever you take your dog for a walk, turn on the app when you start walking, and it will record the distance. Then, sponsors and advertisers will make donations based on the number of people who complete their goal and how long they walk. All participants will receive dog treats and a dog-shaped keychain provided by our sponsors. Please join in the fun and see how far you and your dog can go.
(10번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 남자가 주문할 소형 탁상용 선풍기를 고르시오.
Hi, Liam. What are you doing on your laptop?
Hi, Amy. I'm looking for a mini desk fan for my place in the office. Can you help me choose one of these?
Sure. Let me see. How big do you want to go? The bigger, the cooler.
My desk is pretty small, so I think it should be smaller than 20 centimeters.
Okay. What's your budget?
I don't want to spend more than $30.
All right. Now you should choose between the number of speeds, 3 or 5.
I don't think I need 5 speeds, so I will go with one with 3 speeds.
Then it comes down to these two. They are powered differently.
Which one do you think is better?
The plug-in type is better for a consistent power supply, but I don't think it matters with a small fan.
Actually, an outlet is kind of far from my desk. The USB-powered one would be better.
Okay, then this is the one you should get.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mom, I think the bathroom sink is blocked. The water isn't going down.
Oh, right. I was just about to take a look at it.
Don't you think we need to call a plumber? It seems really blocked.
12번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, did you buy tomatoes on your way home? You said you would since there's no grocery store on my way home from work.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. I was so tired after work that I took a taxi home.
That's okay. But we won't be able to make tomato sauce for dinner.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, I think we are almost done. Anything else we need to buy?
Oh, shampoos and conditioners. We're just about out of them.
All right. They're in aisle 7, the next one over.
Okay. Look, these are the brands we like.
They are on sale this week. Good. How many do we need?
Just a minute. Let me check the price online to compare.
But these are 20% off. Aren't they cheaper here?
Look, they're cheaper as a set online. Let's buy them online.
I'm worried that we might not have enough of them for tomorrow.
Don't worry. I can use next day delivery service to get them by tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, wait. That service costs extra. Can you see a delivery charge here?
You're right. Then they'd end up being more expensive online.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mom, I'm home.
You're a little late today. I was about to call you.
Sorry, Mom. My club meeting finished a little later than usual.
It's okay. Dad's working late today, so you and I will have dinner together.
Okay. I'm a little hungry. What's for dinner?
I've made your favorite shrimp pasta. So go wash up and come to the kitchen.
Awesome. But before we eat, I have some good news to tell you.
What is it? Do tell.
I was chosen as Student of the Year at school today.
Wow, congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. I'm so happy. Only one student per grade is chosen.
That's a big deal. I guess it's because you did really well this year.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 컬트가 아이린에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Irene and Kurt are friends. They both major in design. In class this semester, they are developing walking aid products for elderly people. The problem is, they need feedback from some elderly people who can use their samples. Since all of their grandparents live very far from their school, it's not easy to visit them during the semester. Irene has a good idea. She thinks they could visit a retirement home and ask the elderly people there to use the samples and give feedback. Irene tells Kurt her idea, and he likes it. He volunteered at a retirement home last year, and the people there were very sweet to him. He wants to suggest they go there and ask for help with their product development. In this situation, what would Kurt most likely say to Irene?
16번에서 17번. 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Good morning, listeners. For many of us, growing vegetables at home is starting to sound more and more appealing. Many of you, like me, live in an apartment, but we still can grow vegetables. With a little care, growing vegetables indoors is easy. Let's talk about good candidates for an indoor garden. First is celery. You don't even need soil to grow it. Just put it into a glass of water, and new stems will grow out of the top. In a deep pot, you can grow carrots. They're cool-tolerant and thrive at about 15 degrees Celsius. If you live in a hotter area, hot peppers are for you. They need high levels of light, between 14 and 20 hours a day, and thrive at about 23 degrees Celsius. And don't forget about tomatoes. If they get about 8 hours of light a day, they bear delicious fruits. After a commercial break, we'll talk about where to get gardening information. Good morning, listeners. For many of us, growing vegetables at home is starting to sound more and more appealing. Many of you, like me, live in an apartment, but we still can grow vegetables. With a little care, growing vegetables indoors is easy. Let's talk about good candidates for an indoor garden. First is celery. You don't even need soil to grow it. Just put it into a glass of water, and new stems will grow out of the top. In a deep pot, you can grow carrots. They're cool-tolerant and thrive at about 15 degrees Celsius. If you live in a hotter area, hot peppers are for you. They need high levels of light, between 14 and 20 hours a day, and thrive at about 23 degrees Celsius. And don't forget about tomatoes. If they get about 8 hours of light a day, they bear delicious fruits. After a commercial break, we'll talk about where to get gardening information.
16번. 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번. 언급된 채소가 아닌 것은? 이제 듣기 문제가 끝났습니다. 18번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 실전모의고사 2회. 문항에 따라 배점이 다릅니다. 3점 문항에는 점수가 표시되어 있습니다. 점수 표시가 없는 문항은 모두 2점입니다. 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번. 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, viewers and eco-conscious consumers. Thanks for clicking on this video. I'm Carrie Fulton, product designer of Big Star. By 2024, all Big Star shoes will be composed of at least 50% recycled manufacturing waste. It's the highest ever use of recycled materials in Big Star's history. And guess what? You can join us on our journey to zero waste. In your shoe rack, there must be shoes that you will no longer wear. Instead of throwing them away, bring your old shoes to a nearby Big Star store. We'll recycle them, and you can make room in your shoe rack. If you wish to know details of our recycled materials, please click on the link below. Thank you.
2번. 대화를 듣고 남자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Mia, is everything all right? You seem a little anxious.
I am, Dad. I'm waiting for an email from Claire about our school science fair project.
Are you doing something together for the science fair?
Claire and I are going to make water bottle rockets and launch them at the fair.
Sounds fun.
But the problem is, the science fair is tomorrow, and I'm still waiting to hear back from Claire. There's no time to lose.
Take it easy. It'll all be fine.
Dad, I don't think we can make it. It takes so long for Claire to reply whenever I send her an email.
Then why don't you call her instead of waiting for her email?
Do you think that'd be better?
Absolutely. You know, Mia, sometimes a phone call can be more effective than an email, especially for urgent matters.
I'll call her right now.
(3번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Mr. Han, congratulations! Your last show in New York was amazing.
Thank you. I did my best to introduce Korean culture.
Look at these beautiful pieces. These are the ones that you're going to bring to your next show in Milan, aren't they?
Yeah, right. They're the ones I'd like you to take pictures of today.
Okay. What theme would you like to express through my pictures?
When I designed the pieces, I wanted everyone to know that hanbok is not only stylish, but also comfortable.
Then I've got an idea.
What is it?
What about taking photos of models wearing hanbok while playing Korean traditional games?
Great idea. How about jegichagi or noltigi?
Good. And I'll use different shutter speeds to capture the model's motion in the photographs.
That sounds perfect. I can't wait to see the pictures.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Esther, what are you doing?
I'm making a poster for my running club. We're having a special event next month. It's Plogging Challenge.
I see the Plogging Challenge banner you drew at the top. It sounds fun, but I don't even know what plogging is.
It's picking up trash while jogging. You simply stop and pick up any trash you see along your jogging route. Do you see the girl I drew who is carrying a trash bag in her hand?
Ah, I see. She's plogging. And I also see the boy who is picking up trash.
Right. Do you see the empty trash can on the right? After their jog, they'll throw the trash in it like this.
Awesome. Plogging's not only good for our own health, but for the environment too.
Exactly. And that's why I drew an earth symbol on the trash can.
Your poster looks really good. And now I want to join the plogging challenge.
You should. We can do it together.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Oliver. How are you doing?
Hi, Jenny. I'm fine, thanks. Oh, how's your new dog, Bailey?
Well, I don't know what to do with him. He keeps flipping his food bowl over.
Oh, that must be a mess. Have you tried different foods or bowls?
Yeah, but I found that it has nothing to do with the bowl or food.
Then I wonder if he has a health problem.
I thought that too. So last Monday, I took him to the vet.
Then what did the vet say?
The vet said Bailey's in perfect health, and it seems that his behavior isn't because of an illness, but because of lack of training.
Maybe your vet's right. I know a good dog trainer. Do you want his number?
Definitely. Thank you so much. I'll call him right away.
육 번. 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Hi, I'd like to order sushi to go.
Okay, what would you like to order?
Do you have a lunch set?
Yes, we have 2 different sets, each with 8 pieces of sushi. The premium set is $15, and the standard one is $10.
What's the difference between them?
The premium set comes with soy sauce grilled chicken and salad.
I see. I'll take 2 premium sets.
Okay. If you join our customer loyalty program, you get $5 off today.
That's good. I'd like to join.
Just let me know your name and phone number.
I'm John Smith, and my number is 012-523-2238.
Got it. Are you paying by cash or card?
I'll pay by credit card. Here it is.
Thank you. Your order will be ready in about 10 minutes.
칠 번. 대화를 듣고 여자가 약속 시간보다 늦는 이유를 고르시오.
Hello, Sam. Have you arrived at the restaurant?
Hi, Rita. Yes, Alex and I are waiting for you. Are you on your way?
I'm so sorry. I'll be about 30 minutes late.
Oh, are you still working on your science project at your lab?
No, I left half an hour early so I wouldn't be late.
Then where are you? Are you stuck in a traffic jam?
No, my car broke down in the middle of the road. The engine just suddenly stopped.
Oh my goodness. You're okay, right?
Yeah, fortunately, I was able to get to the side of the road.
What a relief. That could be really dangerous.
Right. After I get my car towed, I'll take a taxi there. Anyway, start having dinner without me.
Okay. See you soon.
팔 번. 대화를 듣고 돌핀 스임 스쿨에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Honey, I was thinking we should sign Tommy up for swimming lessons.
Good idea. He's 6, so now's a good time.
And I got this leaflet on my way home today. It's for a new swim school that opened up recently.
Oh, let's see. Dolphin Swim School. It's located on Maple Street, right across from the shopping mall.
Yeah, it's nearby. They have swimming lessons for kids ages 4 to 12 years.
And it looks really spacious in this picture. They have 2 kids' pools and even an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Wow, it's quite big. And look, there's a maximum number of 4 students per teacher. That'd be really good for Tommy.
Certainly. He'll get a lot of attention.
That's the most important thing. Why don't we call them up and find out some more details?
Sounds good.
9번. 빅토리아 온라인 아트 아카데미에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Hello, listeners. I'm Eric White from Victoria Online Art Academy. We offer a variety of art history courses to deepen your understanding of art history and to spark your imagination. This month's course theme is Beauty in Life, focusing on William Morris, the most innovative designer of his day. You can log into our website every Tuesday at 2 p.m. and view expert lectures live or catch up later on demand. You can also download lecture notes, copies of the slides, and additional study materials from our website. And you can join online discussion groups and share your perspective with others enrolled in the course. The course fee is $50. To find out more information, please visit our website. Thank you.
(10번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 등록할 강좌를 고르시오.
Hey, Kelly. What are you looking at?
A list of the computer courses being offered at the IT Center on campus next semester. I'm thinking of taking one. Do you want to take one with me?
Yeah, that sounds great. Which one should we take?
Well, I don't want to take this beginner's course. It's probably theoretical, and I'd like to learn something practical.
Me too. And we took a course on app development last semester, so we don't need to take another course on that.
Absolutely. I don't think I can spend more than $100.
Me neither. That narrows it down to these two. Oh, I already signed up for a Chinese conversation class on Tuesdays.
Then it might be difficult for you to take a computer lesson on the same day.
Right. So why don't we take this one, if you don't mind?
That's fine with me. I bet it'll be interesting and useful.
Yeah. Let's register for it now.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Excuse me, I was here for lunch an hour ago. I think I left my jacket on the chair where I sat.
Oh, is it by chance a black jacket with a gold logo on it?
Yes, it is. I was in such a hurry to leave that I forgot to take it.
(12번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Honey, we've got to do something about the mosquitoes in our house. I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Me neither. But using more mosquito sprays or coils can be harmful for us.
You have a point. I read somewhere that some herbs like rosemary and lavender naturally keep mosquitoes away.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Ben, I didn't know you wore glasses.
Oh, hi, Sally. I just need them for reading.
You need glasses for reading?
Sadly, yes. Seeing at a distance isn't a problem, but nowadays I have difficulty reading fine print and seeing small objects clearly.
I see. So, did you just go out and buy those glasses at a store?
No, I went to an eye doctor and had my eyes examined first.
Well, I feel like my vision is worsening too. I wonder if it's related to the amount of time I spend on my computer and smartphone.
You may be right. My eye doctor advised me to take a break from screens and do eye exercises every now and then.
What type of eye exercises?
He suggested alternating between looking at things far away and close up.
That sounds simple enough.
He also recommended tracing an imaginary figure 8 on the wall with my eyes. He said these exercises can help prevent vision loss.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Jack. How's it going?
Hi, Maggie. Everything's fine. How about you?
Well, I'm considering quitting my job.
What? I thought you loved your job. It's in the financial industry, which you always liked.
I know, but I'm not really enjoying it anymore. Although it pays me well, I'm really tired of dealing with numbers and money.
You sound burned out.
Right. I think I want to do something more meaningful.
What would be more meaningful to you?
I would like to work with animals.
I know you love animals. Have you seen any jobs around working with them?
I happen to know there's a job opening at an animal shelter near my house.
Oh, really? Have you applied for it?
Not yet. I just don't know if I should quit my current job right now. What do you think?
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 에이미가 그렉에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Greg and Amy are married, and they are moving to a new house in a couple of weeks. They are trying to decide what to take with them and what to get rid of before packing. They have a lot of items they rarely use, and their new apartment isn't big enough to store all of them. Today, they're looking through the gadgets and appliances stored in their garage. Amy doesn't think some of those things are worth keeping since they are just sitting in storage. They haven't been used in years and have just been collecting dust on the shelf. Still, it's not easy for Greg to throw them away because he spent a lot of money on them. Amy wants to tell Greg that he should dispose of the things that are no longer in need. In this situation, what would Amy most likely say to Greg?
(16번에서 17번) 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Hello, students. I'm sure you've seen cartoons where elephants are portrayed as being afraid of a mouse. Well, guess what? In fact, there's no evidence of that at all. Elephant keepers at zoos and circuses say elephants do not get frightened by seeing a mouse or having it climb on them. Whether by fable or fairy tale, there are many things we think we know about animals that are just plain wrong. Camels do not store water in their humps. Instead, they use the humps to store fat. Also, it's not the color red of the cape that makes bulls aggressive in bullfights. They're actually colorblind. They just charge at whatever object moves the most. Contrary to common belief, ostriches are not stupid enough to bury their heads in the sand as a defense mechanism. Likewise, many people think goldfish have a 3-second memory. Research at Plymouth University, however, concluded that goldfish have a memory span of up to 3 months and can even learn when to expect lunch. Isn't all this surprising? Well, let's watch a short video on other wrong facts about animals. Hello, students. I'm sure you've seen cartoons where elephants are portrayed as being afraid of a mouse. Well, guess what? In fact, there's no evidence of that at all. Elephant keepers at zoos and circuses say elephants do not get frightened by seeing a mouse or having it climb on them. Whether by fable or fairy tale, there are many things we think we know about animals that are just plain wrong. Camels do not store water in their humps. Instead, they use the humps to store fat. Also, it's not the color red of the cape that makes bulls aggressive in bullfights. They're actually colorblind. They just charge at whatever object moves the most. Contrary to common belief, ostriches are not stupid enough to bury their heads in the sand as a defense mechanism. Likewise, many people think goldfish have a 3-second memory. Research at Plymouth University, however, concluded that goldfish have a memory span of up to 3 months and can even learn when to expect lunch. Isn't all this surprising? Well, let's watch a short video on other wrong facts about animals.
16번. 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번. 언급된 동물이 아닌 것은? '이제 듣기 문제가 끝났습니다. 18번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 실전모의고사 3회. 문항에 따라 배점이 다릅니다. 3점 문항에는 점수가 표시되어 있습니다. 점수 표시가 없는 문항은 모두 2점입니다. 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번. 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, listeners. I'm Tim Morris from the Whiteville Community Center. Our community center has been providing toy rental services for 3 years to reduce the burden of the cost of raising children in our community. However, some families cannot use this service due to time or distance, so we've decided to start a toy rental delivery service. For those who live far from the community center, the toy rental delivery service will deliver and pick up a rented toy to and from their front door. Toys that are rented on the Community Service Center website by 11 a.m. will go out for delivery at 3 p.m. on the same day. This service will start on August 1st. For more information, please visit the Community Service Center website.
(2번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Jane, did you watch the last episode of The Prince yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Me too. It's sad that it ended.
Right, but some parts were disappointing.
You think so? What parts?
Well, the war scenes were a little too historically inaccurate for me.
Sure, they weren't 100% accurate, but having some fictional elements didn't bother me.
I just think historical dramas should be based only on facts.
Well, I thought the fictional parts made them more enjoyable, and it was easy to see that they were not true.
That's because you've already learned about that history. But people who don't know anything about that period will believe the entire drama was based on historical facts.
Now that you say it like that, I think you're right.
(3번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Miss Smith.
Oh, you must be Mr. Roberts. Please come in. You're perfectly on time.
Well, punctuality is crucial in this fierce business.
Haha, I see. I wanted to meet and talk about the details of the remodeling, so I asked to see the person in charge of designing.
Okay, that's good. It's actually helpful for me to hear the customer's opinion before working on the design.
Oh, good. I've been running this bookstore for years, and I'd like to make it more of a cultural space.
Great idea. Do you mean something like a book cafe? If we move all those bookshelves against the wall, there will be a lot of space for various activities.
I like that idea. Then I could have book club meetings here.
Definitely. So after our meeting, I'll start designing the space based on your goals.
All right. Then let's look around. I'll tell you more about my plans.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Honey, what are you doing?
I'm looking for a place to stay on our vacation. How about this one?
Oh, it looks similar to our old apartment.
That's what I thought. I think staying here is better than a hotel. It's more private and homelike.
I agree. It'll be more spacious and comfortable as well.
Check out the mountain painting on the wall. It looks wonderful.
You're right. It looks just like Mount Evergreen, which we plan on hiking up on our trip.
And there's a round table with 2 chairs. We'll be able to enjoy some tasty meals there.
For sure. There's a candlestick on the table. We can light a candle on it for a nice romantic dinner.
Sounds great. Oh, look. There's a refrigerator against the back wall. That'll be nice to have.
Right. And we'll be able to use the stove next to it.
We can buy some groceries and cook meals ourselves. It'll be fun.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's book it.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Matt. I checked the presentation slides you sent in the group chat. Greg and I both really like them.
Oh, that's good to hear. Then are we all set?
We did everything we discussed at the last meeting, but I have a suggestion.
What is it?
How about making a handout that gives an overview of our presentation?
Then passing it out to the audience beforehand?
Yeah, that way they'll be able to understand the presentation even better.
Great idea. Do you want me to write one based on our slides?
Well, don't you have to study for your economics quiz tomorrow? I'll do it.
Oh, thanks. Then I think you need someone to review your handout.
You're right. I could use some help.
Then I'll call Greg and tell him to double-check it when you're done.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
6번. 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Welcome to Evergreen Eco Shop. Is there something I can help you find?
Well, I'm looking for a gift for a friend.
Okay. How about reusable straws? A lot of people have started using them.
Sounds great. Show me what you have, please.
We have 3 types: stainless steel, silicone, and glass. The stainless steel and silicone ones are the most popular ones.
All right. How much are they?
Originally, the one made of stainless steel is $3 each, and the silicone one is $2 each. But right now, they are all half price.
Great. I'll take 2 stainless steel straws.
Sounds good.
By the way, how can I clean them?
You can use a cleaning brush. We sell them for $1 a piece. They're not on sale, though.
All right. I'll take 2 brushes along with the 2 stainless steel straws, please.
Okay. I'll check you out over here.
Great. I'll pay in cash.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 시력이 나빠진 이유를 고르시오.
Hello, Jack. How are you feeling today?
Doing great, Dr. Bauer. How are the results of my eye exam?
Let me take a look at them. It seems that your eyesight has gotten a little worse since your last exam.
Is that a big problem?
Not really. Most people experience a decline in eyesight as they get older.
But I'm only 30.
Age isn't the only thing that affects your eyesight. Everyday habits can have a big effect.
I always wear sunglasses when I'm outside during the day. I even keep a spare pair in the car.
That's good. Well, do you work for long hours on a computer?
No, but I read posts on my social media in the dark before I go to sleep.
That's probably the reason. Using your smartphone in the dark can be bad for your eyes and vision.
Oh, I thought it would not be a big deal. I'll stop doing that. Thanks.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 2023 미들 마운트 팜 앤드 포레스트 익스플로어스 캠프에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Honey, what are you checking out on your smartphone?
Oh, I'm reading about the 2023 Middle Mount Farm and Forest Explorers Camp on a website.
That's the one Elena loved so much last year, right?
Right. They've added more activities. In addition to hiking and camping, there are strawberry harvesting and bird watching this year.
Cool. When is it this year?
It's June 23rd and 24th.
Oh, that's next week. The weather forecast says it's probably going to rain all next week.
Perhaps that's why the website says participants should bring a pair of boots and a raincoat.
Even if it rains, it'll still be fun. By the way, is it still free?
No, it's $10 to join this year.
It's not a bad deal. I'll ask Elena if she wants to sign up for the camp.
Okay, just let me know what she thinks.
(9번) 스카이다이빙 포 찰러티에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Have you ever imagined getting an experience of a lifetime and doing something for a great cause at the same time? If so, skydiving for charity is just for you. Since our beginning in 1992, We've given thousands of adventurous fundraisers the experience of a lifetime. 50% of the cost of your skydiving will be donated to local charities and food banks. There are 2 heights to choose from. One is 10,000 feet with a 30-second free fall, and the other is 15,000 feet with a 60-second free fall. We provide a safety briefing on proper landing techniques before the plane takes off. Skydivers will jump with a highly qualified expert instructor attached to their front. We also have a team of qualified skydiving camera persons who are experts in capturing your experience. You can purchase the video of your skydiving for a reasonable price. Come experience the thrill of skydiving while truly making a difference.
(10번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 남자가 주문할 컴퓨터 마우스를 고르시오.
Honey, my computer mouse isn't working. I need to get a new one.
All right, let's look online for one. Here are the top 5 most recommended ones.
Let me see. I'd rather not spend more than $50 on it.
Okay. You want a wireless one, right? They're way more convenient to use.
Definitely. By the way, what is RGB lighting?
RGB means red, green, and blue. Some of these have RGB lights added for decoration.
Sounds interesting, but I don't need that.
That leaves these 2. I remember you sometimes say your wrist hurts, so how about trying a vertical mouse?
What's special about that?
It keeps your forearm and wrist at a neutral rest position and minimizes arm pain.
Really? I should try it. I'll choose this one then.
Sounds good. I'll order it for you.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Sally, I'm going to the supermarket now. Do you need anything?
Yes, we're all out of orange juice, Dad.
We are? I just bought a new bottle the other day.
(12번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Excuse me, I'm looking to buy a remote-controlled toy car, but there aren't any on the shelves.
I'm sorry, ma'am. They're currently out of stock.
Do you know when you'll get more in? I need one for my son's birthday next week.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
You seem a bit down, Ellie. What's on your mind?
Well, Mr. Green, Tiffany and I got into an argument yesterday.
You two were so close. What happened?
We were having a group meeting for a history class project, and I felt like she was blaming me in front of the others.
Really? Why?
To be honest, I wasn't well prepared for the meeting. Then she started to make a face, and that made me feel ashamed.
I see. She's usually calm and easygoing, though.
I know.
Don't you think you should try to see things from her point of view?
You're right. On second thought, I'm only considering my own feelings.
If you apologize to her for that and tell her how you feel, You will find a positive solution and achieve a better understanding.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello. Is there anything I can help you with today?
Yes, I need to get Christmas gifts for some friends. Is there anything you can recommend?
How about this photo tumbler? You can put a picture of your friends on the tumbler to decorate it.
Great idea. How much are they?
They're $40 each, including a gift wrapping service fee.
It seems pricey for a drinking cup.
It's not just a regular cup. It's made of stainless steel and keeps the liquid hot or cold for almost 10 hours.
That's cool. However, the price still seems too high to me.
Well then, how about some of our keychains instead?
I don't know. I like the photo tumbler idea. If I buy 5 of them, could you make it a little cheaper?
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 멜리사가 마이클에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Melissa and Michael are mother and son. Michael loves listening to music. Recently, he received a pair of high-quality headphones as a birthday gift. Michael really likes them because they provide better and clearer sounds and help him fully immerse in the music. However, Melissa is worried about her son using them too much, especially when cycling. She thinks Michael should stay alert at all times when he rides a bike. But listening to music using the headphones can affect Michael's ability to hear his surroundings and possibly cause a serious safety problem. So, she wants to tell Michael that he should not wear them while biking. In this situation, what would Melissa most likely say to Michael?
(16번에서 17번) 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Okay, students. Last class, we learned that you should mainly use your intuition when you compose a drawing. Drawing shouldn't be an intellectual exercise. However, to produce better drawings, you may want to vary some elements of drawing, some of the time. First is the object itself. If you're not happy with what you're drawing, ask your model to move or rearrange what you've set up to draw. Next is the perspective. To change your perspective, look at the object you're drawing from a slightly different angle, or get up and move altogether. Changing the lighting can be another thing you can do. Block, move, or create a new light source. You can even draw at a different time of day to get different lighting situations. Last is the pattern. Try repeating specific visual elements so that you can organize your composition and achieve balance. Now, let's take a look at some examples and discuss them in detail. Okay, students. Last class, we learned that you should mainly use your intuition when you compose a drawing. Drawing shouldn't be an intellectual exercise. However, to produce better drawings, you may want to vary some elements of drawing, some of the time. First is the object itself. If you're not happy with what you're drawing, ask your model to move or rearrange what you've set up to draw. Next is the perspective. To change your perspective, look at the object you're drawing from a slightly different angle, or get up and move altogether. Changing the lighting can be another thing you can do. Block, move, or create a new light source. You can even draw at a different time of day to get different lighting situations. Last is the pattern. Try repeating specific visual elements so that you can organize your composition and achieve balance. Now, let's take a look at some examples and discuss them in detail.
16번. 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번. 언급된 요소가 아닌 것은? '이제 듣기 문제가 끝났습니다. 18번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 실전모의고사 4회. 문항에 따라 배점이 다릅니다. 3점 문항에는 점수가 표시되어 있습니다. 점수 표시가 없는 문항은 모두 2점입니다. 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번. 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, Blue River High School students. I'm Jane Miller, your school librarian. As you all know, our school library has just finished its renovations. But before the opening of our brand new library, we would like to gather your opinions on library operating hours. Up until now, operating hours have been from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. However, with our new system, we can extend the operating hours. We can open earlier or stay open later. This is your library, so please share your thoughts and opinions on our school website. Questions, concerns, and comments will also be appreciated. For more inquiries, please drop by my office in the library on the first floor. Thanks in advance for your active participation.
(2번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hi, Jerry. How was your weekend?
Hi, Blair. It was pretty good. I went on a bike trip with my friends.
Oh, I didn't know you liked cycling.
Yeah, I got into it last year.
It could be fun, but it is actually really exhausting.
I used to think that too. Have you ever been on a long ride?
Not often. I want to, but it hurts to sit on the seat for a long time.
Did you adjust the seat height? When you sit on the seat, the toes of your feet should touch the ground.
Well, when I sit, my feet don't touch the ground. Does the seat height matter?
Yeah, having the right height makes your ride much more comfortable. Before your next ride, adjust the height of your seat.
I never knew that. I should check the seat then.
Definitely. Give it a try.
Thanks for your advice.
(3번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, Mr. Wilson.
Is there something I can help you with?
Well, I need your advice on these dogs in this picture.
Aren't they beagles?
Yes, At first, they were so quiet and obedient, but whenever I try to train them, they bark or just want to play.
Beagles are cute and adorable, but in some ways, they are very intelligent, independent, and bold. I always keep this in mind when training them.
Ah, so that's why they are so hard to train.
Yes. Even as a dog trainer, it's not easy for me to give them obedience training.
That's a relief. I was worried that I was doing something wrong with the dogs.
Oh, you're doing just fine. And, as I mentioned last week, beagles will be dealt with in our next class.
Thanks, Mr. Wilson. I look forward to your class next Monday.
See you next class, then.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Mia, what are you looking at? Oh, it's a picture of your desk.
Yeah, I just installed this pegboard. It helps me save space on my desk.
Cool. I like that you put a calendar on the upper left corner of the pegboard.
I hope it helps me not to forget what date it is.
Nice. I like that round-shaped speaker in the middle, too.
Thanks. I thought it would look nice right next to the calendar. What do you think of the headphones hanging above the plant?
It is a convenient place to put them. And the plant looks beautiful, too.
It's devil's ivy. I put it on the desk because I feel calm every time I look at it.
That's a great idea. Why did you put those pencil cases in the second row on the board?
So that I can reach them easily. And I put 2 cases in case I buy more pens.
Looks good. I should get a pegboard for my room, too.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, Mr. Kim. How did the school essay contest go yesterday?
Good morning, Miss An. It went smoothly. The kids really loved the essay theme.
Did they? Well, one of the students in my class asked me if the results of the essay contest have come out yet. She seemed pretty anxious to know the results.
Oh, did she? I need more than a week to rate all the essays.
I totally understand. Do you want me to check all the participants' names and ID numbers if you need any help?
No, thanks. I already checked them all.
Wow, that must have been a lot of work. Is there anything I can do?
If it is okay with you, could you please sort the essays by class? I would really appreciate that.
Sure, I can do that for you.
Thanks a million. You've just saved my morning.
You're welcome.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Good evening. Welcome to East Coast Jazz House. How may I help you?
Hi. I'd like to buy some general admission tickets.
Sure. How many tickets do you need?
4 in total. 2 adults and 2 seniors.
The tickets are $20 per adult and $10 per senior, 65 years old and over.
Okay. Both my parents are over 65. Can I buy something to drink in the jazz house?
Yes, you can. And if you pay an extra $5 per ticket, you can enjoy limitless beverages.
That's nice. I'll pay the extra $5 for all 4 tickets then. Here's my credit card.
All right. Oh, you can get 10% off the total price with this card.
I didn't know that. That'll save me some money. Thanks.
Anytime. Okay, here are your tickets and credit card. Enjoy your evening.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 여행 일정이 변경된 이유를 고르시오.
Hey, Mina, what's up?
Hi, Hugh. Nothing much. I was just looking for tourist sites in Barcelona.
Sounds exciting. You said you're going to Spain next week, right?
Yes, I did. But it has been changed to the week after next week.
Oh, didn't you say your trip would start next Monday?
I did, but I had to change the tour schedule.
Does your company need you to work next week?
No, my boss gave me permission to take my vacation next week.
Is there something wrong with your passport then?
No, actually, it's because of Liz and Dan. Their passports are expired. Since we are traveling together, we had to change the schedule to wait for the reissued passports.
I'm glad you're still able to go. I hope you enjoy your trip.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 Let's be friends with nature에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Hello, this is Town Museum of Nature. How may I help you?
Hi, am I right in knowing that there is a special program for children every Saturday?
Yes, our museum hosts Let's Be Friends with Nature program for children under the age of 10 every weekend.
I see. I'm going to visit this Saturday. Do I have to make a reservation for the program?
Yes, you can make a reservation by phone now, or you can make an online reservation on the museum's website.
Does that mean it's okay to make a reservation online later? I want to check my schedule once more.
Sure, but reservations tend to close quickly, so it's better to decide by tomorrow at the latest.
Okay. Are the events different every weekend?
Yes, there are activities with different themes each week. An insect expedition is planned this weekend.
Thank you for answering all my questions. Oh, is there a participation fee?
No, there isn't. It's free with general admission to the museum.
Great. My kid would love it.
(9번) Bring Books to Life Volunteer Club에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Are you looking for a volunteer opportunity that can have a deep impact on the lives of others? Then why don't you join the town library's Bring Books to Life Volunteer Club? We record more than 100 new audiobooks every year for the visually impaired, and we are currently looking for new volunteers for narrators and editors. Applicants wishing to be a narrator are required to do an audition. Narrator volunteers will be able to make their recordings in the library recording room on any day except Monday. For editor volunteers, computer skills are preferred but not essential. For both narrators and editors, training is provided, so even beginners can volunteer. Even more important are patience, passion, and a love of literature to transform written works into an audible format. For information about the program, visit the library website.
(10번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 여자가 예약할 호텔 패키지 상품을 고르시오.
Honey, here's a brochure for the Lion Hotel Summer Family Packages.
Right, and it's in the area where we're going on vacation.
We're looking for a hotel anyway, so I think it would be good to use one of their packages.
Okay, let's choose one and make a reservation right away. First, we should think about our budget, right?
Yes. We set a maximum of $350 per night for accommodation. So that leaves these four.
Okay. Wow, look at this. All the special activities are free.
That's awesome. I don't think Jimmy would like the cable car, though. He's afraid of heights.
You're right. So let's not choose this package. All of the other activities seem okay. Shall we get free breakfast service?
Oh, I want to sleep in. And breakfast usually ends before 9 a.m.
Right. Then we have 2 packages left, and we can choose from the free gifts for kids.
Which gift do you think is better?
Jimmy is interested in reading these days, so I think a picture book is better.
I agree. Then let me make a reservation for this one.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello. I spilled coffee on this shirt. Do you think you can take the stain out?
Let me see. Yes, I can get it out. When do you need the shirt by?
Is it possible to pick it up before the weekend?
(12번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Excuse me, I'd like to order a drink.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Orders must be made at the kiosk next to the entrance.
Kiosk? You mean the big touch screen over there? But I've never used one before.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Miss Stevens, how are the preparations for the freshman orientation going?
Oh, Mr. Peterson, I'm almost done, but I haven't decided on the gift for the freshmen.
Last year it was a daily planner with our school name on it, right? That was nice.
Yes, but according to the student survey, the planner was not well received.
Really? That's surprising. I thought it would be useful.
This is the smartphone generation, so planners are sort of old-fashioned for them.
True. Well, we need to consider what the students want.
That's why I'm having difficulty thinking about the gift. Do you have any ideas?
Then we should think of a gift that students consider useful.
Right. I don't think stationery would be appropriate.
Well, how about an umbrella? Even the smartphone generation doesn't want to get rained on.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
What should we buy next?
Let me check our list. We need milk. Oh, look at this. They are having a big sale on bread. It's only $10 for 5 loaves.
Yeah, but we have bread at home.
But this is a chance to save money.
Well, I'm not sure if this will actually save us money.
What are you talking about? It's usually $3 for 1 loaf, so $10 for 5 is really cheap.
I know, but 5 loaves are more than we need.
It's true that we buy a little too much, but we can put them in the freezer.
Hey, Mr. Economist, remember? Half of the bananas you bought ended up in the garbage bin last week.
Yes, but it's because the family didn't eat as many bananas as I thought they would.
That's the point I am trying to make. If we buy a little only when we need it, we won't have to throw so much away.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 노라가 제레미에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Nora's husband Jeremy is a DIY enthusiast. In other words, he likes taking care of things himself rather than buying new things or getting help from experts. Nora respects that, but she thinks in some cases it is more efficient and safer to purchase finished products that do not need to be assembled or to hire someone to get the job done. In fact, he hurt his hand while making a new TV stand himself last month, and after it was finished, it wasn't even strong enough to use. And now Jeremy is planning on changing the temperature control valve for the bathroom shower. Nora thinks changing the shower temperature control valve is a job for professionals, so she wants to tell Jeremy to get some help from an expert. In this situation, what would Nora most likely say to Jeremy?
(16번에서 17번) 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Hello, listeners. Getting a good amount of sleep is incredibly important for your health. But recently, sleep quality and quantity are at an all-time low, with more and more people experiencing a lack of sleep. Getting good quality sleep often starts with good sleep practices and habits. However, for some people, that's not enough. If you're looking to improve your sleep without resorting to medication, there are some products available that can help. First, for sensitive sleepers, light might make the difference between a restless night and deep shut-eye. If your room doesn't get as dark as you'd like it to, a soothing eye mask may help your eyes relax and prepare for sleep. A mood light can also limit your exposure to bright light at night. They have a soft, warm glow that promotes relaxation, and the light gradually dims to help you fall asleep without disturbance. And using an oil diffuser can help you de-stress before and during sleep. The scent from a diffuser has a calming effect. Finally, for a higher quality of sleep, a white noise device could be a game changer. White noise can help you not only reduce the time it takes to fall asleep, but also cut down the number of times you wake up throughout the night. If you're interested in trying any of these out, you can easily find them online. When used in combination with good sleep practices and habits, these products can help you get a better night's rest. Hello, listeners. Getting a good amount of sleep is incredibly important for your health. But recently, sleep quality and quantity are at an all-time low, with more and more people experiencing a lack of sleep. Getting good quality sleep often starts with good sleep practices and habits. However, for some people, that's not enough. If you're looking to improve your sleep without resorting to medication, there are some products available that can help. First, for sensitive sleepers, light might make the difference between a restless night and deep shut-eye. If your room doesn't get as dark as you'd like it to, a soothing eye mask may help your eyes relax and prepare for sleep. A mood light can also limit your exposure to bright light at night. They have a soft, warm glow that promotes relaxation, and the light gradually dims to help you fall asleep without disturbance. And using an oil diffuser can help you de-stress before and during sleep. The scent from a diffuser has a calming effect. Finally, for a higher quality of sleep, a white noise device could be a game changer. White noise can help you not only reduce the time it takes to fall asleep, but also cut down the number of times you wake up throughout the night. If you're interested in trying any of these out, you can easily find them online. When used in combination with good sleep practices and habits, these products can help you get a better night's rest.
16번. 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번. 언급된 제품이 아닌 것은? 이제 듣기 문제가 끝났습니다. 18번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 실전모의고사 5회. 문항에 따라 배점이 다릅니다. 3점 문항에는 점수가 표시되어 있습니다. 점수 표시가 없는 문항은 모두 2점입니다. 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 2번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번. 다음을 듣고 남자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, everyone. Is your favorite houseplant getting yellow leaves? Do you have questions about lighting or watering? Is your plant getting too big and needs repotting? Did you buy some new plants and don't know how to care for them? You do not need to worry. We are here to help. At the Green Houseplant Care Center, we have plant experts who will assess the health of your current houseplants and give solutions to keep them healthier. We also teach you what your plants need and how you take care of them. We offer workshops covering a variety of houseplant care topics and DIY activities. You don't need a green thumb to keep your plants alive. Call us at 113-824-2500 or visit our website at www.greenhouseplant.com.
(2번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Steve, have you finished your dinner already?
Yeah, it was really good, Mom. Thanks.
What's the rush? You ate that in less than 10 minutes.
I'm not in a hurry. I just can't eat slowly. Eating fast has become my habit.
Well, I read an article about eating speed and health, and it said eating fast can be seriously bad for your health.
Why is that?
It said eating too fast can cause poor digestion, weight gain, and long-term health problems, such as high blood pressure and high blood sugar.
That's terrible. Actually, I do have digestion problems these days.
If you slow down and chew your food properly, it will help your digestion.
Then how long should I take to eat a meal?
The article said it should take between 20 and 30 minutes for a meal.
Well, for my health, I'll give it a try. Thank you.
(3번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Mrs. Crosby. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Mr. Stafford. Lovely to meet you.
Congratulations on winning the competition. You rocked the runway.
Thank you. My dream has come true after 4 decades.
That's amazing. Why do you think it took so long to realize your dream?
Well, I've been interested in fashion since a young age, but as a mother of 2 children, I had to work hard for a living.
Then what made you start pursuing your dream again?
On my 60th birthday, my daughter asked me what I really wanted to do with my life. I found my old passion for modeling and gave it a try.
And you successfully switched careers in your 60s.
Yes. Now I can say a dream delayed is not a dream denied.
Awesome. That's why I'd like to write a magazine article about you. You'll be an inspiration to many of our older readers.
I'm so flattered. The photo shoot is today, right?
Yes, it's right after our interview.
Great.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, Emily. How did your move go?
Hi, Jack. It went well, thanks.
Glad to hear that. How's your new house? It's located in the suburbs, right?
Yes, and we love it. It's a 2-story house with a big yard. Here's a picture of it.
Oh, it's so lovely. This tree is almost as tall as the house. It must be very old.
Right. My husband tied a rope to a tree branch and set up a tire swing. The kids really love it.
That's wonderful. Wow, you have a pond in the yard.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we chose this house.
I like how there's a bench with a backrest. It'd be relaxing to sit there and look at the pond.
For sure. We are throwing a housewarming party next weekend. I'll send you an invitation.
Sounds great. I can't wait to see your house in person.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 여자가 할 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Isabel, Mom and Dad's wedding anniversary is coming up. It's in less than a month.
Right. It means we need to plan for our annual family picture. That's Mom and Dad's favorite anniversary gift.
Yeah, they love it. Well, I've already made an appointment at the photo studio we went to last year.
That's great. They did a great job last year. So what color clothing do you think we should wear this year? I think blue would be good.
Blue's fine. But how about ordering special family t-shirts? I'd like to make it special since this is their 30th anniversary.
That's a fun idea. Then I'll look for some nice ones and order them.
Could you? That would be great.
No problem. I know a good online store.
Then I'll make a dinner reservation for after the photo shoot. I know of a great Spanish restaurant near the studio.
Awesome. I always love eating together after the photo shoot.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Hello, may I help you?
Hi, I'm thinking of getting some summer bedding. What would you recommend?
Linen and cotton are ideal for sleeping in the heat. Would you like to feel these? They are woven from natural fibers that breathe remarkably well.
They both feel nice. How much are they?
A linen blanket is $150 and a cotton one is $100.
I'll take a linen one.
Good choice. It's even more breathable than cotton. I'd also recommend linen bed sheets.
Right, that's a good idea. How much are they?
They're $50 a set, But when you buy a blanket and a set of bed sheets together, you get a 10% discount off the total.
That's great. Then I'll get both.
All right. So you're getting one linen blanket and a set of linen bed sheets. How would you like to pay?
By credit card. Here it is. Thank you.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 워크숍에 갈 때 운전을 하지 않으려는 이유를 고르시오.
Steve, I'm really excited about the workshop on security tomorrow.
Me too. I think it will give us some inspiration for planning our new project.
I hope so. By the way, since there's limited parking at the workshop, you need to apply for a parking spot in advance online. Have you done that?
Thanks for letting me know, but I won't be driving there.
Why not? Is something wrong with your car?
Not at all. My car is running well.
Then I guess your wife is going to use it tomorrow, right?
No, actually, I decided to drive less and walk places more nowadays to get more exercise.
So, do you mean you're using more public transportation?
Yes, or I just walk to places if it's close enough.
That's good. Then shall we meet tomorrow at the workshop?
Yes. See you tomorrow.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 2023 셀러브리티 챌러티 사커 매치에 관해 언급되지 않은 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Hazel. What are you looking at on your tablet PC?
Hi, Ezra. I'm looking at a poster for the 2023 Celebrity Charity Soccer match.
Oh, I heard about that. That's the match between Northtown League's best players and actors, right?
That's right. The actors are from the movie The Challengers.
I'd love to see that. Do you want to go together?
Sure. Are you free this Friday evening? It starts at 5 p.m.
Perfect. So the match is going to be at Northtown Stadium, right?
No, it's at the Northtown College Football Stadium.
The stadium is not far from our school. We can go there right after school. How much are the tickets?
Tickets are $10, and all the money from the ticket sales will get donated to the local children's hospital.
Sounds great.
(9번) How to Art Saturdays에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, listeners. I'm Barbara Smith from the Bloomsville Community Arts Center. I'm pleased to announce that we're having How to Art Saturdays this month. Teens between the ages of 13 and 18 are invited to join us every Saturday. The events will start at 1 p.m. and provide an opportunity for teens to learn more about art. On the first and third Saturday, I am going to teach participants the basics of painting. Also, there will be pottery classes on the second and fourth Saturday of this month. Steve Thompson is our resident pottery expert, and he will be in charge of those lessons. All of the classes are 1 hour long. They are free to register, and seats are limited to a maximum of 20 per class. Register today to reserve your seat. Check our website for more details. Thank you.
(10번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 여자가 선택할 회원 요금제를 고르시오.
Hey, Lucas. Do you still go to the Red Bill Gym?
Yes, I do.
I'm planning on getting a membership there too. Can you help me choose a gym membership plan from this table?
Sure. Let me take a look.
I'd like to spend less than $150 a month on the gym. What do you suggest?
I think you should get a membership that provides gym clothes. That way you won't have to carry around your workout clothes all day.
That's a good point. I'll get a plan that provides gym clothes. And are there any free lockers available for members to use?
Yes, there are. But with free lockers, you can't leave your shoes and stuff at the gym.
I see. If I get a personal locker, I could keep my personal things in there all the time. I'll go for a plan with a personal locker then.
That sounds like a good choice. One more thing. Do you plan on swimming?
No, I don't plan on swimming, so I don't need access to the pool. I'll choose this plan.
Perfect. Let me know if you need a workout partner. We can go to the gym together.
(11번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Lauren, I'm sorry I missed your call this morning. My phone was on silent mode.
That's fine. I wanted to offer you free tickets to the Midnight Rebels concert.
Oh, the Midnight Rebels. I love them. Can I still have the tickets?
(12번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Joshua, I've noticed you've been scratching your arms a lot. Is everything all right?
My skin has been really dry and itchy these days. It even keeps me up at night. I've tried everything, but nothing is working.
I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like it may be serious, so I suggest you ask a doctor about it.
(13번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Welcome to Purple Stones National Park. How can I help you?
Hi, I bought a ticket online.
Okay, then you should have received a confirmation email from us. Can I have a look at it?
Actually, I haven't received a confirmation email.
Have you checked your junk mail folder?
Yes, I have.
All right. Let me check your details in the system. Can I have your name, please?
Charlotte Warner, Warner, and I purchased my ticket on July 21st.
Oh, here's your name in our system. Can I see a photo ID?
Here's my passport. By the way, do you know why I didn't receive an email?
The system says that we tried to send an email to you, but it was returned as undeliverable. Warner@hedu.com is your email address, right?
(14번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, Rhonda Baxter speaking.
Hello, Miss Baxter. I'm James Andrew, Henry's father. Do you have a minute to talk?
Sure. How can I help you?
I'm a little bit worried about my son. He hasn't been talkative at home recently. This is not normal for him.
How long has that been happening?
For about a week. He's also been really tired, and he's been staying up really late. Since you're his favorite teacher, I thought I'd ask if you knew anything about it.
Well, you know that Henry's writing a movie script for the school's screenwriting competition, right?
Of course. He told me that he really wants to win.
Right. And the submission deadline is next Monday. So I'm sure that's what he's been so busy doing nowadays.
Oh, that's why he looked so exhausted.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry, Mr. Andrew. Yesterday, he said that he was almost done with his movie script.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 올리비아가 노아에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Olivia and Noah are members of the same school science club. They plan to take part in the upcoming school presentation contest as a team. Today, they are watching video clips of last year's contest to come up with ideas for their presentation. In the video clips, the lights are dimmed for the slideshow to be seen, and the audience doesn't seem to pay attention to the presenters very much because they can't see them clearly. Olivia thinks she and Noah have good enough presentation skills that they do not need to use a slideshow, so she wants to talk to him about her idea. In this situation, what would Olivia most likely say to Noah?
(16번에서 17번) 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Good morning, eco-conscious students. Welcome to our Go Sustainable workshop. I'm sure you're here to know more about eco-friendly lifestyles. So let's look at some ways to become environmentally friendly together. A good way would be to start by buying food items from local producers. The average fresh food item travels hundreds of miles before we buy it, creating a lot of emissions. But if you buy food items from local farmers' markets, you can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions. So if you live in New York City, check out the Union Square Green Market. Or if you live in Seattle, visit the Pike Place Market, which is one of the oldest farmers' markets in the U.S. Next, consider commuting to work or school by bike, as many citizens of Amsterdam do. It doesn't burn gasoline, so no harmful vehicle emissions are released into the air. Lastly, upgrade your household lighting with energy-saving light bulbs. Thanks to their efficiency, you'll use less electricity. For that reason, the Hanoi city government has been encouraging its citizens to replace their traditional bulbs with energy-efficient ones since 2020. Now, let's watch some video clips to help you come up with eco-friendly lifestyle ideas. Good morning, eco-conscious students. Welcome to our Go Sustainable workshop. I'm sure you're here to know more about eco-friendly lifestyles. So let's look at some ways to become environmentally friendly together. A good way would be to start by buying food items from local producers. The average fresh food item travels hundreds of miles before we buy it, creating a lot of emissions. But if you buy food items from local farmers' markets, you can help reduce greenhouse gas emissions. So if you live in New York City, check out the Union Square Green Market. Or if you live in Seattle, visit the Pike Place Market, which is one of the oldest farmers' markets in the U.S. Next, consider commuting to work or school by bike, as many citizens of Amsterdam do. It doesn't burn gasoline, so no harmful vehicle emissions are released into the air. Lastly, upgrade your household lighting with energy-saving light bulbs. Thanks to their efficiency, you'll use less electricity. For that reason, the Hanoi city government has been encouraging its citizens to replace their traditional bulbs with energy-efficient ones since 2020. Now, let's watch some video clips to help you come up with eco-friendly lifestyle ideas.
16번. 여자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? 17번. 언급된 도시가 아닌 것은? 이제 듣기 문제가 끝났습니다. 18번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하시기 바랍니다.